This is Kristina, and I've met her at NAMS, and she is a customer service expert, and she is going to go over the top 3 things that customer service should be paying attention to.
Absolutely. I'm Kristina Evey from KristinaEvey.com, transforming the customer experience. And the top 3 things, wow, there's so many, but I would say the top 3 things are to set a clear culture expectation for everybody within your business. So that means in an ideal world, what do you want it to look like? What do you want it to feel like? How do you want customers to be interacting with you? How do you want your staff to be interacting with your customers? What does it feel like? What does it look like? What are the things that are being said? So picture that, and then really go back and take a look at your core values. What are the core values that will help sustain that ideal culture? So when that is done, you need to make sure that you set clear service expectations. I find in a lot of my work that staff would be happy to do whatever it is leadership wants them to do, but they've never been told, this is how we want customers to be greeted. This is what we want you to do in this type of a situation. This is how we handle this. And it can be as basic as, this is how we answer our phone, or this is what we say to customers as they leave our business. This is how we do follow-up. You can get so finite. Again, give people clear expectations, because if you aren't setting clear expectations, it's really just a shot in the dark if things are going well and if customers want to come back to you or not. And then the third thing would be, I don't know if that's 3 or 4, the third thing would really be to make sure you're making the right hiring decisions in the first place. When you have your culture set, you want to make sure that you hire people that already possess those culture ideals. So if you are you really should be a service-oriented business, make sure that you're really interviewing for that too. You need to really grill people during that interview process. Ask them, what would you do in this type of a situation? And also tell them clearly, we expect this, we require this. Is this something that you can do? And then hold them accountable. This is kind of a 3.5. Hold them accountable for that and roll that into the evaluation process. Once they realize that they're responsible for that service and that culture, they will then step up to the plate when they realize that they're being compensated on that as well. So those would be the top things just off the cuff that really need to be focused on.
Okay, that's great. Thanks, Kristina. And when you do all those, you're retaining customers.
Oh, absolutely. When you retain customers, if you retain customers, your customer base is growing, and obviously it's growing, but they are also going to be bringing their friends, family, and colleagues and associates to your business as well. So you're not only just keeping your existing customers, they're turning into your marketing. Then you don't have to pay them.
Right.
I highly suggest you reward them somehow. If you can do any sort of tracking to find out who is drawing new customers into you, make sure you thank them. Send them gift cards. Give them discounted services. Give them a free month of whatever it is you do. Something like that. Reward them, because when you reward them, you're showing that you value them, and there you're building that relationship. People are buying relationships. They're not buying your service or your product.
And it's a lot easier to keep customers than to get new ones.
Oh, absolutely. It's so much easier, and it's so much cheaper. You spend up to 25 times more to market to new customers. So you don't have to market to your existing customer base. You just have to be nice to them and engage with them and keep them happy and thank them for their business. And if you do that, if nothing else, if you do that, you'll be in business for a very long time.
That's great stuff.
Great.
Thanks a lot.
Absolutely.